What? You want to shake too? Hey, y'all. Welcome back to I'm Wondering, Not Lost, our YouTube channel to document our trip to Alaska. Want to welcome you today. We're going to do something a little bit different, something some people don't like talking about,
That's right. Makes me a little nervous.
and that's money. We're going to talk about our budgeting for this trip. I use a spreadsheet that I've used for years to budget for my trips. I've set a budget up, and then as I go take the trip, and at the end of the trip, I actually enter the actuals so that I can see whether I need to adjust my budget for an upcoming trip or not. So we're going to take that spreadsheet. That is, if Tucky will be nice. Hey, be nice. We're going to take that spreadsheet. We're going to adjust some numbers on it because the spreadsheet, the way I've got it set up, is for a single person. That was me, but it's going to be two of us now for some of the trip. So
Going to have some fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And we're both looking forward to it and to see where this goes. So let me get the spreadsheet open. And I will, when we get through, I will include a couple of screenshots so you can have some idea what my spreadsheet looks like. Because I tend to put a lot of information on my spreadsheet. One of the first things out of the gate is campground fees. What it's going to cost us for campgrounds. For this trip, I have budgeted $70 a day. We think we're going to be under that. We do have reservations for the first 10 or 11 days. Yeah, I think it's first 10, 11 days. We do have reservations, and I haven't put those reservations in here yet. But for the entire trip, I'm budgeting $70 a day for campgrounds. And I still think that's a good dollar amount. For food, I had budgeted $30, and that $30 may sound like a lot. That would be $210 a week for one person. But that not only includes the food that I'm going to cook, but in case I stop and decide to go out and eat someplace, or we go see Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, and decide to eat while we're out. We've got some day trips planned along that lines. So $30 sounds like quite a bit, but for two people and including going out to eat, we think it's a little bit light. What did we decide we ought to have there? 50?
Yes.
So we're going to change that to $50 a day for the time that she's with me. Tucky, you got to get down. You got to get down, dog. Turn around and sit down. Sit down. If you want to be part of this, you got to sit down.
I don't think they can see him.
All right. So we're going to do this. Come across through here. She's with me for 51 days.
21 days.
21 days. Yes. Well, all right.
June 1st until the 20th.
Have it your way.
You never can tell.
What, did I not do something? I didn't do something right. All right. All right, that works. There we go. So I've got our food budget. We'll keep track of our actuals and add them into the spreadsheet as we go along. Probably every day or every couple of days we'll update the spreadsheet. Activities. I put in a budget amount for activities for tours, for like fishing license. If we're going to fish in a state, we got to buy a license. We right now we're planning on going up. There's a tour that you can take up on top of Crazy Horse.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I did it a couple of years ago, and I actually walked down on top of the arm of Crazy Horse, all the way out to the wrist, as far as I could go. But that was impressive, and we're planning on doing that. So those kind of tours, paying for that. She wants to go horseback riding.
I have to go horseback riding.
She tells me she's got to go horseback riding. So to keep her happy, we're going to do horseback riding one day. So we've added. I budgeted $125 a week, or $250 a week, is what I budgeted for activities. On the front end of this trip, because we're traveling more than stopping to do things, when we're in Sturgis area, Deadwood area, we'll do the Crazy Horse. We'll do horseback riding probably there, we think. So, but we got several days where we're not doing anything. So that's the budget that we've set is $250 a week. And I think that's probably a good number.
I think so too.
Because in the end, it's $250 a week for an average of for 12 weeks total for me. So we're going to leave that at $250 a week and go from there. Now the other big one is I don't know whether you heard her or not, but she went is fuel for this rig, for the Jeep. Because of the fluctuation of diesel prices, I'm sure I'm over budgeting for this area, and I do that for a reason. I don't want to get out someplace and not have enough money to get back home. So I'm budgeting $6 a gallon for diesel. And right now it's $4.50, I think somewhere in the range of $4.50 a gallon. So I got enough room in the budget for it to go over up another $1.50 before I start getting in trouble. So, and this rig pulling the trailer with the Jeep in it, I average about, the worst that I average is 6 miles a gallon. So I use the worst average to do my fuel calculations, and I try to set the fuel price higher. So we're budgeting for $6 a gallon for diesel, and we're budgeting 6 miles to the gallon. Now, like I say, as we go, I put in actual mileages and actual fuel cost, so we can look at it against it. Now, just to give you some idea, one way from here to, I think I went to Anchorage or Fairbanks, I forget which, is 4,092 miles. So we're looking at least probably around 9,000 miles for the entire trip. So as you can see, that's a pretty hefty amount of money. About somewhere between $8,000 and $9,000 for fuel. Again, I hope to be over and hope to come in under that. Only time will tell. You got any questions?
No questions so far.
Any thoughts? Anything
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
So I do a day on my spreadsheet. I've got a daily budget amount. So if I need to know how much money I need on a particular day, I've got that amount there. I also do a running cumulative, so it adds up over the days based off the budgeted amounts. And then I do show the budget versus actuals, and or I can have a total down there to see where I'm above and over on budgets, but I usually look at individual line items to know that. The spreadsheet that I've got goes out for the entire 3 months that I plan on being gone. So that's, in a nutshell, that's the budget for the trip.
Better to be prepared than shocked, you know.
Like she was when she saw the fuel bill here. Yeah, I don't think we'd talked about that amount. I kind of took her breath away when she looked at that one number for one way. But I'll add some screenshots in here on my spreadsheet so you can see how I've got it set up. I've used spreadsheets for years and tracked a whole bunch of stuff and done a whole lot of stuff with spreadsheets. So I love spreadsheets. I love the calculations and all that. I'm going to add a tab on added tabs on this spreadsheet to record our campgrounds, reservations, and that kind of stuff, so that I've got all the information in one spot. But I haven't done that yet. That'll be in the future. We'll add that. Come back and add that in. So there's our budget. If you want to know the bottom line here, we've got planned for this trip, the total budgeted amount, basically about $21,000. That's basically what we've got budgeted for the trip.
3 months is a long time, though. Yes.
Yeah. So it's $7,000 a month.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
That's right at what it is. So yeah, I'll show the first part of the spreadsheet. So I'll do a screenshot and get it in there so y'all can see how I've got it set up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to. I'll be watching or be happy to answer any questions or about this that I do. You got anything else you want to add?
No, let's go.
Let's go. You're ready to go.
Gonna have some fun.
She's ready to go.
You need to join us. You need to join us. Join us, please.
Yeah, she's tired of me already. Listen to that. She wants somebody else to interact with other than me.
No.
There we go.
Not true.
Oh, all right. Again, this is I'm Wondering Not Lost YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, come back and see what else we're doing, and follow us on our trip as we embark upon this
probably once in a lifetime adventure.
Once in a lifetime adventure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and remember, as you go through life, make your memories, but only leave footprints behind.
Thank you.